YouTube, so oh, that's hilarious. Crazy.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I can't take that off either. It's a live recording. Oh, look.
It's the Washington football team taking on the Detroit Lions.
Oh no, what? What's happening? What's happening? What the hell? Uh-oh, something's wrong. What? Can I not stop it? It was super simming. Oh no, is it gonna make me delete that? Yeah, it is. Uh-oh, I'd have to tell I hope it didn't mess me up. Okay. Did I do it again? Make sure. Play. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm pressing the moment. Damn it! I did it again. I almost did it again. Well. Did it again. Andres is gonna kill me. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, you are gonna get the full, like the full trash talk.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
I'm talking to the chat.
It's Week 8 of the NFL.
Oh, I got a rain game?
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season.
Shout out to Mike. He don't never get any weather
EA
games.
Sports. The return man, Ty Johnson. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Oh yeah, she. Damn it, Max.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
Yeah, she was wondering who I was talking to. I had to tell her I was talking to the
13
chat.
yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
Stafford's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford
Who is
will
that?
find Williams on the slant.
Oh.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 24-yard line.
Is that white privilege?
Opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And
Oh,
just
wow.
on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford
come
will
on.
find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they're getting him involved early.
Yeah,
You
Chase
feel
Young, that
like they
dude.
saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
Dude, I swear to God, it's a penalty every time when I choose. How is that not a penalty? But I've got called on ghost calls. Wow.
It'll continue to be interesting in these wet conditions.
I'm enjoying the Packers
fare, but
playbook for 3-4. It's fairly straightforward. Has some pretty good blitz packages.
A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers after the snap. Got it
yeah,
down
it was
and let it pop it through the post.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on
I guess I'm the predetermined guy now.
And he did
it
say,
seems to come out on all of my streams.
Stats a little bit, not
you make one comment, I swear you get labeled.
But that'll help my team.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Great.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the trainers
stupid.
Take a look,
hey.
We'll step aside.
It wouldn't let me stream in 4K for some reason. I think it's because it's lagging.
30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Ross. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff
Hell
is emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
16 yards. First down, Lions.
Now Johnson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
For a guy that's rushed the ball all of 12 times, or 71 times, he sure is
12
still
carries,
shit
58 yards and a score.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost if in his mind he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave him a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Montez Sweat coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal?
I swear, it's the worst commentary I've ever heard.
Just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for.
Oh, no.
But they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me.
It was a fair catch lag.
Back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it?
This shit looks different. I forgot I chose a different playbook.
And let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. A run for Kamara on first down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way.
I am all over this
That's the
W.
magic number.
Washington needs me to win, too.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
Oh, come on. Please beat the press.
They could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Oh, God. Terrible decision.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
That guy came out of nowhere.
And it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Jeez.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Out of the gun, Stafford completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Dots.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
Carry on Johnson.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
By Cole Holcomb. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 35-yard line.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller.
Yeah, it just did. Like, you saw that.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the
thought it was just me.
says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And
it's like every game,
nice first down.
something happens to me.
Keeps moving.
But I'm going to be quiet.
Touchdown carry here for Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
6-0 our score after 1.
That was a quick first quarter.
Washington, nothing.
2nd and 11. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
from the gun. Here's Stafford. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
Intended for Marvin Jones.
It's that man again.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at at their own 26-yard line.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
1 for 2.
It's a gain of 5 on the play.
1 for 3 with 3 picks. What a stat line. What a time to be alive.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get
I
this
swear, that guy's so good. Every time I play against that linebacker for Detroit, he just makes every play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Yeah. Yep.
He
He makes every play. Every single time I ever play against the Detroit Lions. He makes every play.
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Jeez.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
To throw on second down. Incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Point.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Ross now on third down. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Washington.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. And they'll begin by running the option.
Wow.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
I just don't even know what to say with that.
Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Now slant to Jones. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down at Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the Lions first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And all the way inside
that was not
the
so
15
Raven.
before they drop him. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From the red zone now, Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Lions are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Every
they
call.
Get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Stafford.
Get there. Get there. Oh, my
Galladay's
God.
got it.
Swear.
And the Lions have a touchdown.
Stafford's pass complete.
Kenny Galladay, his first touchdown.
What place are the Lions in you guys' division?
Add on to their lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I'm apparently not calling a good game, so let's let Matt call the game for a little while.
25-yard line.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
I swear, Alvin Kamara is the sorriest superstar in the whole damn game.
Up of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Mabry, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Number 21.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 3rd down.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he fires one, but incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And they disrespected me going goal line.
If you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game.
Swear to God. I swear to God.
You're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it.
Oh, my God, he fell. Oh, my God, he fell. I'm about to break my controller. I'm about to break my controller. Y'all saw that, right? Wow.
So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out.
Bruh.
What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball.
Put that on the highlight reel, please. Somebody put that on the not top plays. Wow.
Wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Now the computer is. Oh, wow. Okay. Y'all got me like. Y'all doing me like this?
First down.
Dirty.
Stafford here.
Oh, wow.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And all the way inside the 15.
This is embarrassing,
before they
bro.
drop him.
Complete to
Animal Mike.
33 yards that time.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Lions.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah, let me get that.
Try to get it to
Bet.
Williams, but it's
They're going to call that
intercepted.
pack, though.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Pass interference. Watch it. Wow. Who held though? Oh no.
So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
See, the penalty came on before I got the penalty was thrown before I threw the flag. I guess it was a holding on the offense.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and that cuts it to 9 at 16-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Had no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense.
He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because
who is this holding me back?
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
Gain of 16 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
What a call.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Yeah, I put that cheat code in though, Mike.
Shout
out Weather Game.
Got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
I swear if this 74 overall tackle stuffs my 94 overall Chase Young, I'm going to be super pissed. There we go.
Stafford.
Oh! Wow, I can't win.
Swift out of the backfield. And
that's just wild. That shit is wild, bro.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
You can't do nothing but laugh.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Throwing again. Stafford. Right side,
tight
it's
end
the
is
tight end.
killing me.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Stafford looks to throw again.
Yo, let's go.
Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Oh, come on.
At the closing stages of the first half.
Where you at, Scary Terry? One time.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Out there,
one time. Oh, and you
said,
come on, man. Offense. Better beat the press,
last
bro.
time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset
Playbook
on the
sucks
sideline?
ass.
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. final shot before break. Ross. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that...
Bro, that dude makes every play.
More of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive,
oh my God,
stay
beat
up
the
with this
press.
team.
Please
We're
beat
just
the
starting the
press.
second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Vince Beagle able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Ross. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense,
You guys ever get that where you like know you hit the max
started,
power on the kick and it doesn't register as a button press?
No penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Crazy. Where you going?
Stafford going to lead with Swift on the draw. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd.
I swear to God, if they catch this
Pretty
slant.
evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a 1st down throw.
Bro,
Stafford.
he threw that ball
Going underneath,
so
he's got
fast.
Hockenson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Man, this computer ain't no joke, dude. Cheat code on a CPU, bro.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Again, it's Johnson.
Bro.
It will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called again.
And they going for it.
And that'll leave them with some options.
Wow.
4th and inches. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here we go on 4th.
Oh, my.
Stafford.
Wow.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Why even make... Look. Oh, my God. Why even...
They accomplish exactly...
Why even say play inside, and then
of
my guy turned the other way? I audible to play inside, but he turns that way. Look at that. What are you doing, guy? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, Matt? Come on, dog. I mean...
Football, eat up a little clock, end up in the
and
end
they going
zone.
for 2.
And
they going for 2.
For the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
From the gun,
Stafford, and he's got it. So they try for 2, successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to
helping
throw
the NFC North.
But the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
I swear they're in every single spot making every play.
And they take a lot
Their zone awareness is like 10 yards left, right, up, down.
There in the open field.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Yeah, see, the problem with that, Max, is I seem to have one of those games like every other fucking game.
When they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
And it's always a
CPU
CPU
when you
game.
Score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying
and
to
they out here
fix things
trying to maim a brother. Wow.
Stafford on 1st down. It's caught on the right side.
Stop
Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 40.
Call the dogs off, Dan
A
Quinn.
solid way
What
to
you
start
doing,
the drive.
bro?
13 yards, picking up the first.
1st down.
Throwing on 1st down.
Bro,
Stafford,
what the
wide open
fuck?
receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They give him a gain of 38.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
I'm getting
When you
drugged,
talk
bro.
about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the 6.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They are.
I got 77 yards
ice
offense,
cold.
bro.
I mean, they
Come
have
on,
struggled
dog.
big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
And where the hell did he come from?
We always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together.
Bro. My guys fall. They got their guys slide. What are you going to do?
You need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
First down.
That one a
What's a first down?
Pickup of 8.
For a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, Kamara. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Kamara at the ball.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside
Nah, he gonna
run,
pick it
run
off.
with
I can't do
toughness
that.
now. Hopefully
He's
get
looking
to the
like he ready
perimeter
for a
later,
pick.
and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He tackled me through my own offensive lineman.
He gets it across the 35
Damn.
to the 36-yard line.
Swear he never make a tackle playing for the Falcons. But he just tackled me through a damn offensive lineman. Didn't make one tackle for 4 years with the Falcons. But he hit through his guy and tackled me. Look at that shit.
Gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first.
Desmond Trufant brought him down. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third.
Operating from the gun. Ross. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete.
O.J. Howard.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He was tackled at the 40.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Ross. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Back now at FedEx Field. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Ross. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 11th touchdown of the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route.
Oh, my God,
Under
dude.
a heavy rush, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
Oh, first time I try it. Come on, man.
Flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the...
Talk about getting punished by the damn game.
4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson.
Bro.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
He's got to have like a plus
The
10
safety
or some
Landon
stuff.
Collins there to make the tackle.
The Lion ball carrier.
Because he is breaking
He was brought
every
down at his
tackle.
49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
They go to Johnson again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
DeAndre Swift.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down.
First down, Detroit.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Ends to carry on Johnson. Brought down at the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Johnson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. To throw again. Ross. Open man is Howard, the tight end. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Camara. That's good for a Washington.
Now Ross throwing on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
A gain of 20.
Ross on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Camara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
At the Lions' 39-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
Ross's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 1.
Here's Ross from the gun on third down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether...
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Kenny Golladay, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They were still... With a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit defense, we get set to watch them go. And the interception the last time, their third takeaway of the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're making big-time plays and taking it away from them. Big hits, big plays. They're looking very good in this ball game.
You said flocking, flying to the football. Coaches always use that, don't they?
They really do. It's almost it goes back to the old, when they click off the frame at the end of a play, they want to see all 11 defensive guys in that picture.
They'll run on first down. Mabry.
Number 21, the ball
credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 30-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Second and 11 now. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A big offensive explosion.